Hello, crew. How's everybody doing today? What we're going to talk about today is the new Facebook Business Suite. So, do you have it? Do you know what it is? Do you want to know what it is and what it does and the benefit of it? That's what we're going to talk about today, because we got a little bit of warning from Facebook about the fact that Facebook pages would be upgraded to Business Suite, but it just kind of happened and caught everybody off guard. And it's just a matter of, just navigating another new little piece of, it's an app, really, another app, and working out whether that's going to be of benefit to you or not. So let me know, do you know what I'm talking about when I say Business Suite? Do you have it? Do you not have it? Do you know the purpose of it? So let's just sort of check in whether you guys know what I'm talking about here. So if we've not met before, my name is Helen Martin and I'm your online crew captain. So this just means that I'm of service to the amazing community that we have here of home-based business owners, entrepreneurs, those in direct selling, network marketing, and you are learning to leverage social media to build your business online. So use the weird and wonderful world of the internet and all the things that, affords us the opportunity to build online. So when doing that, there's obviously a lot of things regarding Facebook that change all the time. It keeps us on our toes. And this thing that I'm talking about today is part of the transition from Facebook telling us we are going to incorporate Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp and basically integrate them so you go to the one place and look at your messages and post and all those kind of things from the one place, instead of having the Facebook app, the Instagram app, and the WhatsApp app. Is that somewhere along the line there's going to be a full integration. So this is a starting point for that. Those of you that had it may have used an app called Facebook Pages, the Pages app, and it was an orange flag. Do you remember you know what I'm talking about? And sometime last week, Facebook just changed it. It just looked different. And it went from an orange flag to, what would you call it, like a grey-blue color? A grey-blue color, and it just suddenly changed. So what I'm referring to, I haven't shared my screen, so hopefully you guys can see this okay, but it's this one here called Business Suite. So that just suddenly went from an orange flag to this sort of blue-grey color called Business Suite. Okay, so that's what it is. So I'm going to talk about today the purpose of it, whether if you don't have it, should you download it, those kind of things. So those of you that do have it, do you actually like it? Have you found any issues with it? Because I swear mine's not working properly, and I'll explain that sort of in a moment. I'm still sorting it out. So let me know in the comments, whether if you've got it, whether you like it, no difference, don't, it's okay, or whether you've got any issues with it. I'd be interested to know. So let's see who's here today. We got Gloria. How are you? Laurie, hello. Gloria has it. Hi, Olive. I have it ready to update, but I've not updated it yet. So there's the other thing with it that Olive has mentioned is you've got the choice at the moment. So when you first go into it, it'll tell you that it's been updated and you can do it. So when I first did it, I left it for a few days, but I have been going back and forth. So just to let you know, and I'll show you where to do this, if you do switch to the new version, it's a bit like how Facebook updated their new version of desktop for Facebook. You can switch back. So I've been switching forward and back, one, to see the differences, and when I am having an issue, I just switch it back to the old version, and then I switch back to the new version to see if anything's changed. So you can actually switch back from the old to the new, but the app won't change. So it's still going to be the little blue-grey picture, but when you're actually in there, you can switch back and forth from the old version to the new version, okay? How are you, Heather? Good to see you on. Hello, Deborah. Lovely to see you. Yes, I'm using Business Suite. I had a hard time finding my orange flag one day. Yeah, because it just automatically sort of happened. And I've got a couple of articles. Ollie's one of our life members. Yes, I have update already and used it, so switched over. Hello, Mike. How are you? Christine. I've got a couple of articles for you. I'll share my screen and show those with you. One of them I've shared with you guys before, but you may not have been on that live. So I'll just share it again if you want some more information regarding this. Hi, Hero. How are you? Hello, Rafael. You are amazing. Thank you for the value you always share. My pleasure. Great to see you on. Where do you find my list to invite people? It used to come up when I went to my pages. Where do I find my list to invite people? It used to come up when I invite I'm not exactly sure what list you're talking about, Gloria. So you might just need to clarify that for me. Olive still has the orange flag app. It did not automatically update, so I'm waiting to see what you have to say about it. That's surprising. It sounds like most people automatically update it. And when I say you can switch forward and back, it's actually when you're in the app. So I'll show you. I don't know whether you're going to see it though, Olive, if you haven't upgraded. So I'll show you, and you're also on Android, so I'm not sure if it's going to look any different, but I'll show you what I've got, and you can see whether you can see that. If your orange flag hasn't changed to that blue-gray app, you may not see what I see when I show you, okay? Hello, Cindy. I have it, no problem yet, but haven't used it a lot. Thanks, Cindy. Hi, Diane. You have it too. So most people sound like they have it. Hi, Janet. In the house from the other side of the world, Calgary, Alberta. We got a lot of Canadians here. Love the Canadians. Hello, Susan. How are you? Hello, Zemzem. Is that how you pronounce that? Hello, Dolores. I switch back and forth all the time. Thank you for letting me know that. I hope you're well. I know what Gloria is saying. It's gone on the new update. It's in the side in the group suggesting people you can invite. So are you talking about a group or a page? Now I'm even more confused. So let's have a look at it. Hopefully you can follow, because I haven't shared my screen on Zoom or anything. So I'm just going to click in it. Okay. Now, I've gone back to the old version. Okay. So unless you see this, Olive, then you don't have anything to sort of work with. But it comes up like this. Pages Manager app is becoming Pages Business Suite. You can now manage Facebook and Instagram together, all in one place. Okay. And then it's saying for me to get started. So Olive, do you at least see that? So then I press this, gives me a little bit more explanation. So you'll still find the tools that you need to be successful. You can now manage Facebook and Instagram together, all in one place. We want to give you time to get to know this new experience. So in the meantime, you can switch between Pages Manager and the suite. So then I get the option, switch to Business Suite or not now. So I'm going to switch. Loads it. Now, I've got more than one business page. It's pulled up my other business page. So I'm going to click the little icon up the top and take to my Helen Martin business page. Okay. Now, what should happen here? My Instagram is connected to my Facebook, and the whole purpose of this business suite is that you can manage Instagram and Facebook, if you use Instagram, together. So you should see here two profiles. You should see your Facebook profile, and you should see another circle with your Instagram profile next to it. So I've looked at this. My Instagram's connected to my Facebook, but my Instagram is not connecting with Business Suite. Okay, so I'm not sure what the reason for that is. I'm also so let's have a look at the bottom here. So you get to the first page, the home tells you, like, you see your likes are still there, updates, ads, things like that. So it's just a little bit of a screenshot overall in the first one. You go to the second one and it shows you your posts. So see how it's got the heading up the top, post. It's not a lot different to the orange flag on how it looks, okay? And then the next one over is if I want to do a post. Here's one of the downfalls with this. In the old version, you can save something to a draft and pull it up later. You can't do drafts. You can't save anything. So if I do a post here, so drafts is not in this new version. If that was something that you guys used, I'm not sure. But that's doing a post from here, and you can post to both. Like it'll come up with the option of posting to Facebook and Instagram at the same time, but because my Instagram's not connecting for some reason, it's not coming up on mine, okay? The next one is your messages and your comments. So very familiar, same as the other one. Now the error I'm having here is that I might see a notification for a message come up to my business page, and I'll go looking for it here on the new version and it's not showing up. I switch back to the old version and it does show up. So something's a little bit off with mine. That shouldn't be the case. If I can see it in the old version, I should see it in the new version. So I'm not seeing my messages in real time in the new version for some reason. And then the last one comes up with options. Ads, appointments, events, jobs, products, insights, settings. So remember, I'm in the new version now. So I'm going to go into settings and switch back to the old version. Can you see it there? Switch back to the Pages Manager app. So I'm going to switch back to Pages Manager app. And it'll take me back to, it keeps defaulting to my health page for some reason. It defaults me back to where I was before. So now everything looks like it used to with the orange flag. So this is going to still keep prompting me to go to the new version. So I just get started, switch to Business Suite, and I'll go through that process again, and I'm in the new version. But if you're in the new version, you think you're missing something or something's not working. So it keeps defaulting to my Healthy Living page. Not sure why it's doing that either. So now I'm at my Helen Martin page. If I want to switch back to check on something, go to the last one where the dots are there, go to settings, and then go to switch back to Pages Manager app. So if you want to, you can switch back and forth. The whole purpose of this, so it hasn't incorporated, again, that's going to drive me nuts. It wasn't doing that yesterday. It keeps defaulting to my other page. So it's not working very smoothly, I will say, from my point of view. The whole purpose of it, though, is to start the integration. So it hasn't got the integration of WhatsApp yet, but that will be coming if you use it. So if you don't use Instagram, it's not really going to make much difference, but this is the way we're going anyway. If you use the Pages app in any capacity, then it should, apart from Olive apparently, it should just upgrade to that new version. And we will get to a stage somewhere along the line, like the Facebook desktop version, where you can't switch back. But for now, that's how you navigate. Go and play around with the options at the bottom. It is quite similar. It looks pretty much the same for the most part. But the whole benefit of it is if you get messages and use Instagram a lot. Instagram's never been my bag. It's going to be. I'm going through a whole lot of stuff at the moment, and I'm going to bring that to you guys very shortly. So as I grow and learn with it, because it's just not something we could ignore, I just find it a time waster. Every time I go over there, then I'm wasting an hour looking at a whole lot of stuff. But it is a platform that's very useful for a lot of reasons. So this is just starting the integration from Facebook, because obviously Facebook owns Instagram and WhatsApp, so they want to streamline all their processes. So there is a method, to it and reason, for it. And I'm just going to share with you. I'm going to share my screen for a sec. Share. So mine's a bit glitchy, but hopefully that'll sort itself out. So I shared this article with you guys. If you were on that particular live a week or so ago, I will copy this and put it in the comments section of my live in a second when I switch back. And Olive, if you wouldn't mind copying that and putting it in the group as well, because it doesn't carry over there. So you guys can look at this article regarding the business suite, view updates at a glance, see critical alerts, messages, comments, and other activities across Facebook and Instagram that need your attention. So you can go and have a little look here. Now, I don't really get this at all. So this says Facebook Business Suite will gradually be rolling out in September. So supposedly everybody should have it. Note that this product is not currently meant for those using Ads Manager for advertising. And yet most of the people that would have had a Facebook, the orange flag, would be people with a business page. And you may or may not be advertising on your business page, but that just doesn't make sense to me. And when you pull up the app, it's got the advertising section in it. So weird. And then if you click on this here to Help Center, it actually just takes you to this page here, which gives you a little bit more information regarding the Business Suite app. The activity, recent posts, recent ads, and yet it says it's not for people that do ads. Does that make sense to any of you guys? So from this article here, you can get to that page there as well, okay? So I won't go through that in any more detail because I've already shared that with some of you before, and you can click on this link that I'm going to put in the comments section right now. So if you're on my business page, you will see the link to that article explaining Business Suite, what it's for and different elements regarding it. So if Olive, you can, oh, she's done that already. How's that for efficiency? So I'm just going to check in to see what you guys are saying about it. I'm still trying to work out what Gloria's asking. Hang on. On my phone, not the laptop. Okay, so that was Beth. I do not see that message. The only place I see a way to upgrade is if I go to my Play Store for apps and search for the suite and then update. Okay, so you could still do that, Olive, knowing that you can switch back. Once you're in it, you can still switch back. I believe you need to switch your Instagram to business for it to show there. If your Instagram is a personal account, it won't show. Mine's not personal. I've actually got a business account, and it's actually a creator's account. So thank you. I'm not sure who that was that left that comment because you're quite correct. But mine is a business account. It's actually a creator's account, so which is a business account. So I'm not sure why it's not connecting, because that's exactly what you would lead you to believe the problem is. So I just have to investigate a little bit further. Yes, I must check mine now. Hey, Cheryl, good to see you on. Life member of our coaching community. Yes, I tried the Business Suite, tried to switch back to Pages app, but the flag isn't there. You won't ever still see the flag. It still disappears as though I'm in Business Suite. I don't like this change at all. So just be wary of, even if you switch back to the Pages app, you're still going to see the blue. It's just when you click on the blue, you're going to have the old version or the new version. So if you're in the old version, it'll probably prompt you like that to change. And then when you're in the new version, if you want to go back, just follow the steps that I showed you before. But you're still not going to go back to the orange flag, because the orange flag, apart from Olive, doesn't appear anymore. Okay, but the internals of what you see once you get into the flag will either be the old version or the new version. So Beth's saying, I can't switch back to the old Facebook page now. I'm learning where everything is. Not too bad since you gave us some direction on that. Yeah, so very interesting. I couldn't either. And then 2 days ago, I was doing something and it suddenly appeared to switch back to the old version for 48 hours. And I'm like, where did that come from? Because I lost the ability to switch back. So some weird things are happening. Sure, link is posted in the comments. Yeah, so just go and play around, see if it works. So what's not working for me is, even though I have a business Instagram, it's not connecting. My messages are not coming through my Facebook business page on the new version, only on the old version. So I'm finding myself switching forward and back to sort of get it to work. I've deleted the app. I've reloaded the app. That still hasn't solved my problems. So hopefully you don't have those problems, guys, and you can just navigate it and connect it, and you can see both Facebook and Instagram. You can go to posts. You can, post to both, and do everything that it's meant and designed to do. At some stage moving forward, WhatsApp will be incorporated in that, as well. So this is where we're heading. So it's not really something that you could ignore, because it's just the way of the future in integrating, integrating the 3 platforms that Facebook owns. Okay. So keep me posted on how you're going with that. If you have any issues, if you come across any similar issues like mine and you've got any solutions, then let me know, because I'm still navigating it myself. But just for the meantime, if you want to see the differences mainly, or you're having any issues, just know that you can switch back through the way that I showed you on the screen. Okay. So never a dull moment on social media. There's always something that's being upgraded or changing, and, we got to keep up with, but it's just a matter of, getting used to change as well. So I hope that was helpful to, some of you trying to work out what that is. And for those of you in my group 18 and my branding course, I will see you guys in just over half an hour for our last live Zoom call for that course. And for the rest of you, I'll see you same time tomorrow. Okay. Enjoy the rest of the day, whatever part of the day it is for you. Bye, guys.